Good morning, welcome to the channel. So this next video is going to be in parts probably, as it's going to be quite a big job, but we're going to start taking that down today. That's going to be fun. I've just emptied it, so let's do it. So it's Sunday the 28th of September and I've just emptied that. Now we're going to start taking it down. So let's do this. So what I've got to do beforehand, before I take it all down, I'm only taking the front panels off at the moment, because I've still got to board up the entrance into the other part, so nobody can get in basically. So I'll take the next part down and then this big part here. So let's carry on. So that leaves just the frame up and around the bottom. What we're going to do all around, I'm going to keep as much of the frame up as possible because I don't know if I'm going to be able to take the roof off today, but I'll try and save as much of the wood as possible. I don't think much of it's going to be able to be saved or recycled, but that part there might be, but we'll see. So do the next part, see what happens, eh? Let's go. See, the problem is here, right, because it's that much of a bodge job, this piece of wood here is leaning on this beam here, but this same beam is holding up the shed. So that is a bit of a pain in the arse, to be fair. It's literally not connected there at all. So I'll have to keep that one in for now, take this frame out, and hope that it stays up. Never easy at all. Let's give it a go. Let's try that. Well, that was easy. Well, that little part was easier than I thought it was going to be. I said I've still got to put a board up here to stop people being able to just walk in. And then that part will be next, and then that part will be next. This part's going to be a pain because the boards are harder, a lot thicker. But yeah, that didn't take as long as I thought it was going to be. There's this part next. Hopefully a hammer to it will just do it good. So better get on with it, eh? Right, so that's two sides down, as you can see. Got to do the other side. To be honest, a lot of the wood that I've just taken off this side here, that side, seems relatively decent, so I could use those for raised bed, which will go in this space here before when the new shed comes. So it's always a plus. I'll go on to the other side now. Well, that part was easy enough. Now, there seems to be a lot of screws and nails in here. That part's a pain in the arse. there. It's a pain in the arse. But I was thinking, maybe I could put like a hot tub in there or something. Keep the roof on, get a hot tub. No, I don't think that'll be allowed, but well, can't hurt to ask, I suppose. Right, let's carry on. Let's try again. You can see just the frame that's up now, but and around the bottom I've got to put a board up there to board off getting inside the greenhouse. But when this is down, because obviously the new shed's just going to go straight the way down, it's not going to come out here, so it's going to be a raised bed here, which will be a decent size, to be fair. And what I might actually do is get one of these boards here and go across there, and then that can be the raised bed and that can be the outside, and then cut this off from probably about there. From about there, I've 2 or 3 layers for a raised bed, so I'll probably keep those up, still take the roof off, but literally, like I said, I've still got three or four lengths in height to be able to get it how I want it to be, and that'll be a decent sized raised bed. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Possibly, maybe, we'll see. Anyway, that's it for day 1, so I'll see you on day 2. So just a quick update, still day 1 and the frame is gone. Turns out the posts, they weren't even dug into the floor or anything like that, so they all come out. They were literally just resting on the slabs. So I've taken them out. I am going to reuse them to put another raised bed here. Eventually, I just can't be bothered today. Top come up, roof came off in one piece. That wasn't even attached to the side here, wasn't even attached. I don't know how it stood up, especially with like the wind and everything like that. Don't know how it stood up at all, but it did. But now it's down, so that might come in handy for something. Don't know yet, possibly. And there's the roof part, so job's a good one. So part 2 is this part here. That's going to be part 2. That's going to be fun, and there's going to be quite a bit of tip runs in between because I've got a lot of wood that is not going to be salvageable, but it does make the place look bigger. So there's my other bed, but as you can tell, wood. I thought I got rid of all this, more wood, but now you can see all the way down the side, which makes it look a lot better, a lot bigger. So right, so that's it for part 1. See you on part 2 for that part there. I might even do a double one and take that down as well. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to keep updated, and I will see you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.